What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, you guys? We are back again for another episode review of Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 9. Oh, no, girl. We 20 episodes plus. 29, Episode 29. Good news and bad news, okay? So let's just get up into this episode because it was a bunch of mess, to be quite honest, on one particular couple's part. And the same couple that gave me pause last week gave me pause this week, okay? But anyway, let's just get into it. So let's start off with the ones that really didn't do nothing that much this week. Andrea and Lamar, you know, they took the little Priscilla and they went down there to talk to Shantae. Okay, they visit Shantae at her home. You know, she got two kids. So, you know, little Priscilla is an auntie. One of the kids is older than her, one of the kids is younger than her. But she's an auntie. Trust and believe, I have the same situation. I have an uncle that's younger than me. On my dad's, my mom's father's side. Okay. So shit like that happens. Okay. But anyway, so, you know, they was a little bit nervous trying to get there. You know, Andrea saying all this stuff about, I mean, I'm going to be open to listen to her, but, you know, if she come for me or whatever, when I didn't send for her, I'm going to have to give it to her right back. I'm sitting here looking at Andrea like, girl, you ain't going to do shit. Okay, Shantae probably beat your ass in a minute, but all right, you know. But anyway, so when they get there, you know, it was all pleasantries and everything. Okay, they don't want to act out. And I felt as though this was something that should have happened. And it's not that I'm not saying this because I dislike Andrea. I'm saying this coming from the fact that we've seen the way Andrea has worked, okay? This conversation that, you know, Lamar and Andrea and Shantae actually sat down, had a conversation. Lamar excused himself to let Andrea and Shantae have a conversation, okay, to continue that conversation and to figure out what is the issue between them two. At this point, I feel like a conversation like this tried to happen with Lamar. Like, I don't feel as though Lamar literally just came home and, you know, just went up Andrea's ass and did whatever she wanted. I feel as though at some point he has tried to get them two to connect, okay? And Andrea being Andrea, you know, strong in her talking and bullheaded as she is, didn't want that. You know, she's a little selfish type of person. She just gives off that vibe that, you know, either it's me or her, you know, but then want to try to come off as if she didn't have nothing to do with it, or, you know, you can come in and all this stuff and I didn't know how you felt and you probably felt I was taking away your father and all this stuff. And Shantae's whole thing is, my father came out of jail. I didn't have a father because for my life he was in jail, and then once he comes out of jail he goes directly to y'all, and he's being a daddy to your kids, he's being a husband to you, and he's not doing all that with me. And my thing of it is, you not acting like you want me to be involved. And it's like, Andrea, if you saw that he was lacking in some stuff, I couldn't be with a spouse, a person, a partner, or whoever who has kids, and I see that they are not taking care of them. I could not sit back and just let them not do that. So you mean to tell me you didn't get on him for that? Okay. And she looked like the type of person that didn't, because she had him all to himself. And even Lamar said, you know, she probably felt that way, because, but, you know, he wanted to come out and do what he had to do, but he was spread thin because he had to spread himself with Andrea and her kids and be a husband, be a father to them. And sometimes he probably neglected the fact that, you know, she's a grown woman and thinking that she don't still need her father like that. And in actuality, she does. Okay. So he has to take accountability for his actions and his responsibility for the way that he allowed this situation to go on. And Andrea, you have to take accountability for your part too. Shantae just want to be included. That's all that it was. She wanted to be included. She wanted to be a part of the family. She did not give off the vibe like she was upset. She did not give off the vibe that she hated Andrea or anything like that. She sat there, and to me, what she looked like in that little small conversation that they had, she looked like a little girl reaching out, okay, saying, how come I can't get picked? How come nobody loves me? How come don't nobody want to be around me? That's the vibe that she was giving off. Okay, Andrea and Lamar, both of y'all full of shit. Lamar, you full of shit for letting this go on. Andrea, you full of shit for not doing nothing, for even giving off that vibe or that energy that you don't want that girl around. Cause you just give it off, okay? Meanwhile, let's go to Scott and Lindsay right quick. I'ma just quickly talk about them. Lindsay back in jail. Lindsay back in jail. Okay, that's all that it is. Scott said after that whole thing went down and she came up in there and scratched up his desk, he was like, "Little bitch, you gotta get the fuck out of here." Next thing you know, he was like, "Listen, a bitch like her gonna wind up back up in jail, okay? I tried to help her. She ain't nothing but a criminal or whatever." I said, "But you like that criminal." He said, "I sure did. And I tried to help her change her life. But a bitch like that, she can't reform." And then exactly what he said. He said a bitch like that gonna be back up in jail. And guess what? 2 weeks later, she was incarcerated. Okay, she called on the phone from prison, basically saying that she went to go test drive a car, and the cops pulled her over, and come to find out it was some guns and drugs in the car or whatever, and they arrested her or whatever, and she's claimed that the gun and drugs wasn't hers. I said, "Well, who put them in the car, girl? What was you at test driving cars that just had random guns and drugs in it and they didn't check their car? Okay, what used car lot was you in? What shady dealings was you in, girl? Okay, come up with a better scenario, a better lie, bitch." But anyway, so that's what wound up happening with Miss Girl. And, she talking about some Molly Grace, "I'm sorry, I'll do better next time, just forgive me. We got through the first time, we'll get through this second time." And Scott, you's a bitch, okay? You need to wonder why you 52 and you still single. I regret the day that I ever fucking met your ass, okay? You ain't nothing but a piece of shit. Wah, wah, wah. I'm sitting here like, but you the one that's in jail. You the one that's in jail. So all this talking that you talking, he can go find a boo, okay? He can go find one. He can go pay for one. He can go do all of that. But you ain't got your freedom right now. You facing 5 years, baby, okay? And you facing your daughter having issues with you, okay? So worry about that and don't worry about Scott. Leave Scotland alone, okay? Scotland, I hope you learned your lesson. Don't be so eager to go after the first pretty face or quote unquote pretty face in your opinion, in your eyes, that talk to you just because they pretty in your eyes and young. No, don't do that. Get you a woman your age, okay? Or in your age range. Get you like a 40-some-year-old woman, okay? Mature, okay? And let her teach you some things, all right? There you go. Anyway, moving on from that, we get Shane and Lacey. Girl, Shane up there making sure the locks is all on the doors. Okay, Lacey looking at him like, "What is you doing?" He like, "Listen, bitch, I'm finna protect my house. Okay, that's what I gotta do." Because he already know this information about John being out. And John, you know what? Let me just say this. WeTV really ain't shit. WeTV ain't shit because whoever be doing the editing and the producing and whatever, who be cutting the scenes, when Shane is talking about, protecting his household, he got a baby on the way. He ain't trying to have nobody come up in there, no robbers, no this, no that. Mind you, you got John sitting in the car and it looked like he is casing the house. You know what I'm saying? Look like he just staring at a house sitting in front of somebody's house. And you automatically, because of the situation and given what Shane is talking about, it kind of puts you in the respect of the way that they edited to make it seem like John is sitting in front of their house just watching, making him look like a stalker and crazy. But I'm pretty sure he wasn't sitting in front of the house, even though Lacey said he do know where she live at. Okay? But, Lacey, girl, you fucked up in this part, okay? You should have told your man that he hit you up or whatever. And truth be told, you should have blocked his number as soon as you got back with you should have blocked and deleted his number. Okay, that's what you should have did. You should have cut off all contact with John. You have no reason to be with him. I don't care if y'all got history. History ain't there no more. You got history with Shane now. You got a family with him coming. Okay, he is your husband, and that's who you should be focused on. Your husband and your kids and your newborn. That is what you should be focused on. Fuck John. Okay. Meanwhile, John did met up and reached out to one of Lacey's friends or whatever, to trying to get the lowdown. I have to wash my hair. Woo, it's a mess. But anyway, look at it, it's all raggedy and shit. But all this goddamn new growth. I bet you when I take it down, it's gonna be at least a couple of inches longer. But anyway, John meets up with Amanda. I think her name was Amanda. But anyway, he trying to get some information. He said he just can't let this shit go because Lacey hasn't talked to him. Lacey hasn't reached out to him, and he not understanding. And he just trying to figure out, did Lacey really call the cops on me? Okay, what happened that night that I went to jail? I don't understand. Okay, so he thinking that he can get some answers from Amanda. Amanda, I hope I'm saying the girl name right because it sounds like it's supposed to be Amanda. It seems right. I don't know. But Amanda said, listen, bitch, I can't help you now. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you this. The only reason why I'm meeting up with you is because we got history too through Lacey, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to be standing out there in the dark. I said, Amanda, who you more loyal to? You more loyal to John or you more loyal to Lacey? Which one is it? Bitch, Amanda done fucking told her business all to goddamn John. I said, what? Why would you do that? Okay, went and told him, listen, I don't want you to be left out in the dark and wondering what's going on. That ain't his business to know what's going on. He needs to move on. I don't care what type of history he got. It seemed like it was drug induced. Lacey, let me find out. Was y'all doing drugs together? Because, you know, I just want to know. I just want to know. Clear that up for me. That's an honest question. I ain't even trying to be funny. Because you realize that he had a drug problem, and that's probably why, you know, they had issues in their relationship and why they're not together now. But I just want to know, did you ever partake any? You know, if you smoked a little weed once or twice, and, you know, that's fine. You know, if you did that, that's fine. I don't care. Maybe if you snorted a line or two, maybe that's a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? But, tell me what's up. Tell me what's up. But anyway, so yeah, she was like, listen, she pregnant. Okay. He was like, damn. Pregnant? She was like, yeah, she pregnant with Shane's baby. So she still with Shane, huh? Wow. This bitch really pregnant, right? Do you know what happened that night? Listen, John, I told you I don't know what happened that night. But at this point, I don't even understand why you still harping on it. You need to just let it go because like I said, she pregnant. She done moved on. It is what it is, okay? He was like, well, damn, bitch. Thank you for letting me know, you know, and thank you for coming out here. She was like, yes, deuces, and turned around and walked away. I said, I know that's right. First of all, Amanda, you ain't loyal, okay, bitch? Fuck him. I would have asked him what he wanted on the phone, and you wasted gas money in the middle of COVID to come out there to talk to him because they was standing 6 feet apart. I noticed that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, girl, wouldn't be me. Then here goes John going through memory lane and, you know, she like a drug. She was this and we went through this and we went through that. But you didn't treat her right. Because if you treated her right and y'all treated each other right, you wouldn't be in this situation and she wouldn't be with somebody else. So suck it up and move on. Meanwhile, they was who else was on this show today? Okay, let's just get to Quaylin and Chevelle. Girl, a mess. D-Mark. Ooh, nigga, go get you some pussy, okay? Please, because you are getting on my nerves, okay? You are getting on my nerves, okay? Just that little smart. Listen, we was all here for you at the beginning when you was telling it like it T.I. is, okay? You was telling it like it is, okay? But now you just doing too much. You ready to fight niggas over your cousin or whatever. And I'm like, that's her decision. Let her do what she gotta do. And he was like, I ain't even trying to be here no more. I ain't even trying to be here and let that dude look at me. I don't even want to look. It ain't for you. He ain't come down there for you anyway. So why you getting all big up in your chest and shit? Calm down. You know what I'm saying? Calm down. You know? Like, stop it. Okay, you was doing too fucking much. Once again, just that little blurb of him irritated me. I was like, D-Mark, I actually kind of like you. Like, why are you doing this? Stop it. Stop it. Come back. Come back, D-Mark. Is that short for DeMarcus? DeMarcus. Stop it. You know? And then so she was like, listen, D-Mark, could you take you know, little Maila and go do whatever, you know, go walk around the park or whatever so I can talk to Quaylin or whatever. So he was like, okay, cool, whatever, do what you gotta do, bitch. And then so they go get on the Ferris wheel. At first, Quaylin was like, I said like a nigga and just like me. Bitch, I don't do heights like that. Not willingly, like, that's gonna be stationary in the air. Like, I get on the roller coaster because I know that bitch finna keep on going and it's gonna put me back on solid ground. I ain't finna get on no goddamn unstable ass freaking Ferris wheel where the thing rocking like this and then we stop at the top. For how long, bitch? No, I get paranoid. You know, we not finna do no stuff like that. But, you know, Quaylin went on ahead and got up on the Ferris wheel. And at this point, you know, they trying to figure out their relationship. Bitch, is this how it work? Make up to break up? Let me shut up because I've been in situations where, you know, being shorty get into it. Being shorty get into it. We done got into it. I done got into it and shorty. And we be going back and forth for a few days, okay? And then it'd be like we tired of the shit. So it's just like, fuck it, bitch. My bad, okay? My bad. You know, I don't like this shit going back and forth or whatever. So we cool, okay? And then the next day, it's like a shit. That's exactly what they did. I said, damn, am I Quaylin or some shit? Like, what the fuck? But no. You know, so they get up there, they talking and all this stuff. She was like, you know, I just can't take you back like that. You know, things ain't really gonna be the same like that. You know, because when you cheated on me, Quaylin, you really hurted me. Okay, you really hurted all of my feelings or whatever. You just made me feel like the worst piece of shit there is in the world. You know what I'm saying, Quaylin? You really hurt my feelings. Okay, so you know, you don't think that this is like, oh, you getting right back in the jaws like that. He said, you want to bet? You want to bet? She was like, yes, I want to bet, bitch. I want a fucking commitment. Like, what are we doing? Are we just going with each other or are we going to be committed? He was like, you want to bet? You want a commitment? Okay, I raise your commitment and I give you this. This what you want? He reached up in his pocket and he pulled out a box. And I said, bitch, where you get the money from? I said, looking at the box, I know you got that shit from Walmart. I said, bitch, ain't no shame. Okay, you know, you just got out of jail. You ain't got no steady employment, if you got employment at all. Okay, you got that cracker box ass ring. I was looking at that ring. I said, bitch, that look like the same ring Life Jennings gave Carly Red that he said he got out the goddamn machine, bitch. Okay. He talking about something. Look at them diamonds. Look at them diamonds. I said, plastic. I can't even say stupid. What is it? Cute zirconian. I can't even say that. Plastic. But if you want to call it diamonds, you can go ahead and call them diamonds. But I said, Chevelle, go get her the praise. But I don't want to do Quaylin like that. I don't want to do Quaylin like that because I like Quaylin. You know, he a fuckboy and he know it. And I know it or whatever. But he charming. So I'm telling y'all. Listen, it is a good thing that I'm a dominant lesbian woman. Okay? Because y'all would have to really look at me sideways and pray for me if I was straight. Because I be a bird ass bitch that be out here looking for these semi facially challenged niggas that's street, because I don't like my niggas too cute. You know what I'm saying? You can't be too cute. You can be cute, but you can't be too cute. You know, you can't be fine and shit like that. Like, I like my women fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. Like, I like fine women. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful and all that stuff. Whatever. But if the niggas was cute, no, you too cute. I gotta be the pretty one in this relationship. You gotta be the rough one up in this motherfucker because you can handle me, bitch. Okay? Listen, I'm just saying, all right? And I would have failed for all of that shit. I'm stronger as a lesbian. Because if I was a straight, if I was one of you heterosexuals, bitch, would have fucked my whole world up, bitch. Okay? I'd be on the phone with my sister crying, that nigga did me wrong again. And she'd be like this. Okay, but you gonna be back with him next week, so what's good? I know, but I'm just saying. Girl, I could just give my truth, okay? I can just give my truth. It is what it is. But, you know, thank God it's never gonna happen. But moving on from that, you know, Chevelle was like, oh my God, oh my God. Yes, I'll marry you, bitch. The way that Quaylin proposed to, this what you was looking for? What, you want to marry me? You want to marry me? Come on, what, you want to marry me? That's what you want? I said, what type of proposal is this? Bitch, I would have fell for the shit too. Okay? Listen, it reminded me of real Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop, when Scrappy got down and proposed to Erica and said, So what, you gonna marry a nigga or not? Bitch, that's what it reminded me of. I was waiting for those words to come, but it never came, but it came in a different version. That's what it was. And I said, go ahead, Chevelle. You know, she was happy she got her little commitment with her little crackerjack ass, plastic ass ring or whatever. But you know, you gotta make do with what you got. I ain't making fun of that. But it was cute. I said it ain't gonna last, but it was cute. When you force shit, it's not gonna last, okay? Meanwhile, moving to, I said, don't tell D-Mark, because that nigga gonna blow a fucking gasket. One of the muscles gonna bust, okay? And the vein gonna pop out. Get that nigga an aneurysm. Moving on from there, we get to Brittany and Marcelino. Bitch, I don't even know if I even mentioned that they was going to Alaska last week, okay? Because that did come up. I was just focused on the drug problem or whatever that was going on with the mama. But, you know, Brittany had suggested, you know, you need to go down there, you need to go back up to Alaska, and you need to go talk to your mama, okay? Jackie. You know, and come to find out, you know, Brittany had a turbulent relationship with her grandmother. Um her mother had a turbulent relationship with her mother. You know what I'm saying? And so the cycle is just keep on repeating and repeating itself. And it's all drug induced, okay? Bitch, she said, I don't like Jackie. She don't even call her grandma. She said, I don't like Jackie. The mama don't like the mama, her mama. You know what I'm saying? So she got issue with the mama, just like Brittany got issue with her mama, okay? And it all circles around abuse and drugs. That's what it all circles around. And I said, wow, if I never knew that there is a cycle and family trait for certain things, we literally saw it up in this episode. Generation and generation, we saw 3 generation of just fucked upness and abuse and drugs that just went down the line. Okay, so they get to Alaska, bitch. Marcelino was me. He like, bitch, fuck this shit. First of all, I don't want to go to no goddamn Alaska, okay? My people is from the tropics, okay? We are from the Caribbean, okay? We out here in the sun and the heat, bitch, and you finna take us up there to the goddamn cold? No. And then we got all these kids, and then we got extra baggage on top of that, talking about Brittany mama. Bitch, he said, I ain't got time for this, but I'm just doing this because I love my wife, all right? So they get up there to Alaska, and they weren't even there for a whole day. And Brittany came down there. And see, Brittany thinks she a counselor. She thinks just because she got over her hump for right now, she can counsel everybody and they can get over theirs. Baby, don't work that way, okay? Your mama need more than 12 steps. The mama need like 100 at this point because she not there. She ain't even halfway, okay? She was like, look, mama, we finna go see Jackie tonight. She was like, damn, bitch. Now, I know you said we was going to see the girl, but I didn't think you was going to do this right quick right now. But all right, you know, so they get in the car. Mama is finna have a full-blown panic attack. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was like, bitch, calm down. I said something could have really been wrong and y'all was paying her dust. But it was just that she was nervous, okay? Because she hadn't seen her mom and they had a messed up relationship. Brittany said Jackie at one point tried to sell her for fucking crack, pimp her for crack, you know, wanted some cigarettes, and if they had money to get the cigarettes, go get other people's cigarette butts and bring them back to her. You know, she was on drugs and she was doing a whole bunch of cracks and stuff like that. Bitch, when they got to the house, and you know, grandma saw the kids and everything, and the kids introducing themselves, and Marcelino said, listen, bitch, it's gonna be in and out, okay? I'm gonna introduce my kids, say hi, 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 and then I'm gonna go, because I'm not trying to have my kids around this element, and I truly don't blame him, okay? He trying to raise his shit up better, because he came from a household of abuse too. I mean, well, drug abuse, well, alcohol abuse, you know, so addiction, I should say. So at this point, when it ain't funny. Brittany mama came up there. She was like, hey mom. Okay, Jackie was like, oh my God. You know, wait, Jackie was like, no, let me stop. I shouldn't do that. That's an old lady. Okay, but she was like that. But anyway, that's where them double chins come in handy, okay? When you could just go like this, you know, I had your neck. But anyway, let me stop. I shouldn't do that. But she did that looking like Big Ed little sister. Bitch, let me stop. And if you know who Big Ed is, 90 Day Fiance. There you go. So she was sitting down there, they was having a conversation or whatever. She looked really thrilled to see her. You know, she cried, they hugged and all that stuff. They almost smothered the baby while they was hugging. And so, you know, when they finally get into the conversation of what was going on, you know, all Brittany mama wanted her mother to do was to admit the things that went on. She was like, I started drinking and doing drugs when I was 13. Mind you, this is around the same age that Brittany started doing the same thing. And then Jackie was like, listen, that's all I know. My parents, it was around me when I was growing up. So that's all that I can teach you. And I'm sorry that your life went out better. It wasn't better than it should have been. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, I need you to take accountability for the reason why I am the way that I am. Having people, your friends coming into my room and doing this and doing that. Bitch. Now, mama was holding on for a second, okay? She just wanted to hear that I'm sorry. And the conversation was going well for the most part. Up until Jackie said, well, see, it ain't my fault. I'm sorry that your life turned out the way that it turned out, but technically speaking, it's not my fault because I didn't put the glass pipe in your mouth. I said, oh my God, you are the catalyst, though. You are the catalyst. and she was just like, I didn't know. Bitch, mama got up, okay? Mama got up and said, I'm tired of this bitch trying to act like she's seen all this shit. I'm done. This is why I want to come to see this hoe. I said, oh, Lord. A for effort, but, it didn't work the way that we wanted it to. But anyway, moving on from that, all of a sudden, mama had amnesia, okay? She didn't know what the fuck was going on. Amnesia? Alzheimer. Girl, what I say, amnesia, bitch, that's when you put you under. Let me hurry up. Anyway, the last story, bitch, John and Christiana. John gonna get, first of all, John and Tara, ever since they Tara, whatever the fuck you want to call that bitch, that bitch is the Grammy, okay? She Grammy as shit. I don't trust her at all. And I hope Christiana's sitting at home with John watching this shit, okay? Because, and I hope she beat his ass. I really do. Because, he said ever since that last initiation that happened between him and Tara, the last episode happened, they ain't really talk more than 2 words to each other. So he go talking to his friend about the whole situation, and he reveals to us that he's never been faithful in any situation, any relationship that he's been in. I said, so wait a minute. You mean to tell me John be out here getting the women's? Damn, bitch. I was like, all right, John, I was a little impressed. Because I was like, riddle me this. How the hell you got that? What flow you got? You know what, John? I need you to go to the doctor and I need you to get your lungs checked because I am so tired of you walking around with that. You cannot let that vape go. Okay? Every fucking scene, he got the vape. He cleaned out the boat. He got the vape. He telling the news to the parent, to Christiana and them, mama and sister, he got the vape. He talking to his friend, he got the vape. He driving, he got the vape. I'm like, damn, bitch, put that shit down. That must be some good weed that you smoking, cause he just can't let it go, bitch. But anyway, so Christiana calls and said that I got some good news. Basically that she gonna be getting out sooner than they thought in 2 days. And the bad news is she can't be in the house with Tara because Tara has pending charges for some drug shit that's related to her or whatever. So she got to take care of that. And so basically they can't be under the same roof. So John had to let them know that. And of course Tara thinking that, he lying and this is his way to get back at her to get her out the house because John has already made it up in his mind that he's not going to tell Christiana about the interaction that's been going on between him and Tara. And so Tara said, bitch, first of all, Tara, you's a dirty bitch. Tara, whatever the fuck your name is, Tara, you's a dirty bitch because you've been trying to get John's dick, okay, your sister's husband, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been trying to fuck that nigga, and then when you found out that she coming home, yay, that's my sister, like she my rock, she helped me stay clean, I help her stay clean and all that. But you want her man though, okay? You want her to stay in a little bit longer so you can get a chance to fuck her man, but now you happy that she coming out, and then because you think John is the one that's putting you up to this shit, gotta tell you that you gotta go or whatever, bitch, you trying to say, well, when Christiana come out, I'm telling her what happened. I said, oh, you's a dirty dog. You's a dirty dog, Tara. Okay, no wonder why your name Tara, bitch. Okay, you is dirty, you filthy, and I don't like it. Okay, go get some stuff to clean your face, bitch, because that's why you got them bumps, because you lie. You trying to steal your sister man. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. We don't like that type of shit. But anyway, that was life after lockup. You guys tell me how you feel, and I will see you guys later. Peace.